Anytime your holiday plans take you outside the Treasure Valley and take you to, say, I don't know, Valley County, usually you have to take Highway 55. And usually on big summer holiday weekends, either going or coming, that usually means you can count on sitting in traffic near the Banks-Lowman Highway intersection. How many times you sat there in that traffic and thought, man, they should put a light in here? Well, ITD has heard your wishes and is about to make them come true, just not overnight. Joe Paris got the word on the street from both the long and the short-term plans.
It can really be the taste of reality after a nice weekend away in Idaho's high country, sitting in traffic at Banks-Lowman Road on Highway 55.
It's something that we've spent a lot of time here at the Idaho Transportation Department and here in District 3, working with the community up there.
Vince Stromboli is a project manager with ITD. He presented this $4 million proposal that includes making a major upgrade to the busy Highway 55 intersection, adding a traffic signal.
It's really for developing the best idea and then designing it. There is no funding for construction of the long-term solution at this point. First, we have to decide what it might be and how do we get there. There's a lot of investigation, environmental investigation, material investigation, geotech work.
The project isn't based on just a few weekends of major traffic. High-impact road travel is increasing as our area grows.
A few years ago, we were flagging 3 times a year. 2 years ago, we flagged 8 times. This last summer, we flagged 10 times.
The project being explored is not just a traffic signal. ITD is looking to replace and widen the State Highway 55 bridge over the South Fork Payette River, replace and widen the Boise County Bridge over the North Fork Payette River, and improve vehicle sight distance. The project will also install an adaptive advanced warning system approaching the intersection in both directions on 55. But to be clear, no money is allocated for construction just yet. We're in a preliminary phase. But between now and the final project decision, ITD is also working on a short-term plan to help Banks-Lowman traffic.
We will develop a concept for a temporary or an interim signal between now and the time that something long-term is built there. And our goal is to put that into place next summer. What that is, we don't know yet. Our plan internally, through our own staff, over the next 3 months is to kind of develop what that concept might look like for a temporary solution there at State Highway 55 in Banks-Lowman.
And is the temporary solution the idea to do something that's not a person out there with a flag, maybe something electronic or mechanical?
Yeah, it's unsafe to have people on the roadway. It works, but is there a way that we can continue to get what we're getting right now through flaggers with some sort of a temporary signalized option?
So again, the full project will need 3 to 4 years to develop a long-term solution. And if you actually look into the ITD documents deep in their portfolio from their October meeting, there's an estimated cost of $40 to $50 million for the entire project down the road. Again, the money has not been allocated. And I want to be honest, Brian, when I was talking with Vince Stromboli from ITD, who we just spoke with, I said $40 to $50 million. Where's that come from? He says that's a really high-level general estimate. The costs and the specifics of everything will be really worked out as we get closer. But to those of you that we see during the summer, we see the messages, you know, we're backed up on Highway 55. Is there a crash? Did something happen? They're hoping that this is going to address it. But in the meantime, you still got to drive safely up on Highway 55. I am literally on a soapbox right now. Part of the problem on Highway 55, as we reported in recent years, is people driving unsafe. Having flaggers is great, but other times people need to be very careful.
Yeah, you don't just put a stoplight in there and problem solved. So it's going to take some time. All right, thank you very much, Joe.